Hey everyone, Hopper here. Well, yep, I'm back on trail after getting some rest at the inn at the Long Trail. And just as is typical, after getting a resupply, there's a big hill. So going up toward Killington Mountain, which is the second highest peak in all of Vermont. So onward and upward. When I left town this morning, I didn't get on the Long Trail, but rather I got on the old Long Trail, which was the original trail before it was rerouted. I decided to go a little old school. Now, the old Long Trail is still a viable hiking trail that many day hikers use, but now after going the 3.2 miles, I'm reconnecting here with the long/Appalachian Trail and ready to go south. Well, the actual trail goes south that way, but to get to the peak of Killington, you gotta go this side trail, 0.2 miles. Let's see what's up there. At 4,235 feet, we're at the summit of Mount Killington, the largest ski resort in the northeast United States, and you can definitely see the colors changing of the leaves. And here's home tonight, the Governor Clement Shelter. Just under an 11-mile day, but I didn't get on trail until about 11 a.m. anyways. And the next shelter that's further south apparently has a bear problem because some idiot decided to pour out some bacon grease right next to the shelter. So here we are tonight. It looks like I'm walking on rose petals here, but I'm actually just walking on red fallen leaves. While I'm going south, this is a good little reminder for the Appalachian Trail northbounders that they're getting close to Katahdin in the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. I tell you, there's nothing like the smell of autumn. You got leaves on the ground that are decaying that give off a certain aroma. You got crab apples that are just, they smell great. They taste great too. Love autumn. Right down there is the shelter that had the bear activity. So I'm just gonna bypass it and keep an eye out for bears. Here we are at the Bob Brugman Memorial Bridge. Overlooks this river with amazing views. Here we have white rocks, quite possibly the largest collection of cairns I've ever seen in one spot. And there is another interesting rock formation which people have put lots of cairns on. Alright, whatever your thoughts are on cairns, it's definitely interesting. And we have arrived at the Little Rock Pond Shelter, after 20.1 miles, making it the longest day yet on the Long Trail. Well, good morning. I'm about to hit the trail, and I had that entire shelter last night all to myself. It was awesome. While it was truly spectacular camping in the shelter next to this awesome lake, I gotta get some miles in this morning because starting at about noon today, we're supposed to get rain, and it's supposed to go all the way through Thursday morning, about 2 inches. So I'm gonna try to get 10 miles in before that rain hits about midday today. Hike on! Hey, Mr. Porcupine. Nothing like a clear brook with some fresh water to celebrate doing mile 200 on the Long Trail. Well, it looks like the storms may hold out for a bit longer. Here we have the splendor of Griffith Lake. After 10 miles on trail, it's now 11:15 a.m. and this was going to be my lodging location, but when I was at a high point, I got a good cellular reception and saw that the rain has been pushed back from noon until 5 p.m., so I'm going to continue on. Unfortunately, there's very little water where I'm going, so I'm going to have to fill up here at this lake. Well, not lake, but more of a stream that's coming from that lake we were at. Well, this is cool, courtesy of the Green Mountain Club. We all got a little water trail magic here at Mad Tom Natch Road. Right here. Sweet. Thanks. And here we are for the night, or as long as the storm lasts. Right here at Mount Bromley, they have a ski patrol hut that they open up in the summertime, in the fall, for us hikers during inclement weather, and or if you just want to stay there. But the amazing views, you can see a pretty nasty storm on the horizon, and hopefully the roof doesn't leak and everything stays great. All right, for now, I'm gonna try to stay dry. Hey, good morning. Well, it was a great night here in the ski patrol hut. Loved it, kept me warm and dry, but the weather outside is actually looking, well, we'll just call it a break in the storm. So I'm gonna try to get some miles in and check out the scenery. Thanks to last night's rain, there is no shortage of water. From here at Prospect Rock, we get a good overview of Manchester Center, a city just outside the trail, as well as some great views of the Leaves. This is the Winhall River, and I'm sure glad there's a bridge. I'm not sure if it normally rushes this quickly or is all the rain, but this bridge sure comes in handy. Hey, good evening. I've reached my destination for the night here at the Stratton Pond Shelter. It's one of the largest shelters I've seen to date, and it's very roomy. Yesterday was a 17-mile day, and today was only a 13.7-mile day, but that's okay, because I met my primary objective of the day, which is, after all that rain and the slippery rocks and the slippery leaves and wood and you name it, I did not faceplant. So I'd say it's a very successful day. Hey, good morning from the watchtower on the summit of Stratton Mountain at 3,940 feet. From up here, you can see Mount Greylock to the south in Massachusetts. You can see Albany, New York out to the west, as well as many other prominent peaks to the north and to the east. So, all right, gotta get back on trail though. Some sections of the trail are still saturated with water from the torrential rains 36 hours ago. There's no shortage of water trail. Hey look, it's another tower. I guess I'll have to go take a look. And here we are at the summit of Glastonbury Mountain at 3,750 feet. It's got some amazing views. You can actually see all the way into Massachusetts now that we're in the southern part of the state. All right, now I just got to head about a quarter mile south and get to my shelter. And here's our shelter for the night. Hey, good morning. Well, yeah, it's raining. It's been raining since probably about 4 a.m., but still gotta get on the trail and head south. So gotta be careful. Don't want to faceplant. Well, the rain has finally stopped after raining all morning and well into the afternoon. But I'm glad it's finally stopped. I got a few little pictures there, but as you know, electronics and rain don't really mix well. But yeah, so I made it a 14-mile day, and I'm here at the Congdon shelter. Ironically, 6 years ago, I did a section hike of this exact same section of the Appalachian Trail, and I actually passed this place up because there's a bunch of Appalachian Trail hikers in there, and it was kind of full. But no, you saw some pictures from earlier today, just a few, unfortunately. But it's beautiful. The smell of fresh rain is amazing, and I'm looking forward to eating a lot of food because I still have a lot left before tomorrow on my last day on trail. Hey, good morning. Well, it's a little bittersweet, but that's the last time packing up all my stuff into the backpack, and now hitting the trail. On my AT section hike 6 years ago, I camped in this exact same place. Can't believe it's still in the same condition. And there you have it, folks. Here we are at the southern terminus of the Long Trail. After 273 miles, we have traversed the entire length of Vermont from Canada all the way down here to the Massachusetts border. It's been a great adventure, and I loved every bit of it, and I hope you have too as you followed along. And it did take 22 days. Sure, it's not a fastest known time by any means, but after all, just like in life, it's the journey, not the destination.
Ugh, Uncle Brian, you really stink.
Yeah, you stink.
You need a shower. You smell like hiker trash. Ugh.